they play more they
Aggressive.
play man defense and then they play aggressive offense like with Travis Kelsey and Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill is a freaking monster, dude. Um, the rookie, the
Falcons
black
are
one
doing
that's
that
like
too.
number 10, super fast.
Falcons are doing
Yeah.
that too. I was watching when
Falcon,
I was watching the Seahawks game. Matt Ryan was just kept throwing it and throwing it and throwing it. I was like, oh god, please! Oh, this is where the pick six happens. Oh, this is where he was,
mm.
where
Do you see
freaking
how like
Earl
how
Thomas comes out of
good he
out of
is?
the bench.
No, dude. Matt Schaub. You know how good do you see how good Matt Ryan is though? Like he is
he was
killing it
he was
nowadays.
doing really good. He's on fire, but also Aaron Rodgers is on fire.
It's like, well, Aaron Rodgers is more mobile, but like Matt Ryan still kills it in the pocket. Like
Well,
it's
no,
crazy.
well, I would. Well, the thing is, Packers have a great line, so like if I'm correct, Aaron Rodgers stays in the pocket longer than every other QB in the league for the past like few years or so, because his line's so good.
The thing, but
But
like
he
the
he
thing is,
runs out of the pocket to get so he can get a better aim on a receiver who's running downfield,
mm,
so he can line
the
up with
thing
them.
is, okay, right now let's evaluate the matchup between the Falcons and the Packers. Okay, what? Okay, I'll start with running backs. Running backs, Falcons take it by a storm. Wide receivers, Falcons. What?
Well,
Cornerbacks.
wide receiver
What?
is
Devontae Adams, who? Give me someone.
Devontae Adams
Jordy
is
Nelson,
good.
who's hurt.
Jordy Nelson
Dev-
is the best
He's no Julio.
receiver, and he's hurt.
He's no who. Julio
True,
is the greatest
but
wide
I'm saying,
receiver ever to
but I'm,
exist.
yeah,
I'm just
well,
kidding.
I don't want that
He's the
one.
greatest in the league right now.
That's not hurt.
Honestly, pure skill, and he's still hurt. Like he's got a turf toe, and it's like he can't even play full strength.
Jordy Nelson had a
But
collapsed lung and was still considering playing.
he didn't play though. I mean, I wouldn't play if I had
He
a
did
collapsed lung.
it. He did it.
It's not healthy. You probably will end up dying if you do.
He continued playing against who did they play? Giants when he had a collapsed lung. He was still playing, but he didn't know
No,
he had a collapsed
he came
lung.
out.
Yeah, well, you know,
But
he
came
went
out.
he went he also went back in for a couple more plays, and but he stopped like in the fourth quarter. He stopped playing.
Oh, I see.
He was like very
But yeah.
very like he couldn't breathe. It was so hard for him to breathe because he had a collapsed lung.
Mhm. No, but like, okay, listen. We have the Falcons still have. Okay,
You totally beat
it's-
them in running backs because their running back game is so like
wide
flip
receiver,
floppy.
give it to us. You gotta give it to us. We have Julio. We have Mohamed Sanu, who's monstrous right now. We
Wait, you
have
got Sanu
the
now?
two. Yeah, we have Mohamed Sanu. He's our number 2 now.
What?
He's so good.
I didn't know
He should,
that.
like number 12 on our team. He's just a beast right now.
was
and then we got
is this his, like
Robinson.
first year with
Yeah,
Atlanta?
yeah. We just signed him.
Wow.
We
I
just
didn't
signed
know
him from the Bengals. But and then we got 2 slot wide receivers that are like super fast. Forgot their names, but they're like the same people, so it's hard to.
But they're fast, trust
Anyways,
me.
but they're fast and they can really catch. And so just give us the edge for wide receiver at this point, because the Packers are like injury, so they're all
Yeah.
injured.
But Adams
Let's
is doing
see.
really good, and did you see that catch that Cook did though? Oh, a great catch.
Freaking.
Without that catch,
No,
they would have
that's-
lost. Or
That's
actually,
where I
no.
was getting. It would have went to overtime, but that's where I was
Yeah.
getting. The tight ends. Tight ends. I mean, Richard Rodgers, he's been very quiet this year.
Cook,
And Jared
though.
Cook, he's been all right this year. I mean, he's been pretty good.
The thing
But
is,
like,
though,
you know, inconsistent. I should
out
say.
of Aaron Rodgers' 3 Hail Marys, 2 of them was to Rodgers.
Yeah, but like I don't know. I don't get why. Like, but that was like last. Was it last year?
Yeah, that was last year. And actually,
But,
he did one this year that was to Cobb, I think. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
yeah.
I think
that was
I think
like,
it was.
that was like last game, like 2 games ago.
Was that in
He's
the Giants game or was that the
Giants.
Cowboys game? It was Giants?
That was the Giants game. I remember. I
Yeah.
remember watching that. I was like, "Are you serious? This happened again." Um,
It's gonna happen in the Super
but
Bowl.
yeah,
Did
I
you like
bet.
that? Did you like that little little jab at the
Yeah.
Falcons?
I'm I, I'm saying that the Falcons won't make it. I've already said it. Um,
What? Have faith.
Jacob Tammy,
Here's
something Tole.
here's the thing though. Here's my opinion on the game. The offense is what's gonna win that game. I don't know much about the
No.
Falcons D, but the Cowboys D, they get tired fast. In the half, they die. They can't do anything anymore. Freaking if it was the
No.
Seahawks, if the Seahawks was in this game, the Packers will lose because freaking none of them could catch Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson
Yeah.
could walk
Oh my God, dude.
and wouldn't be able to get him.
Russell Wilson was annoying in our game, but we like that one hit on him. Oh my God, I was so happy. I was so satisfied to finally see a
I saw that
quarterback
right before
get the
before I
hit that
left.
he deserved.
Exactly.
And were you
That was
like,
right.
hyped? I was hyped.
I was like, he was running, and I was literally screaming, "Someone hit him! Just break it!" You know, like what I was always doing, Madden, break his leg.
Very violent.
And then the hit happened. I was like, "Finally!" And then my mom freaked out because my mom thought the dogs were fighting. So she was like,
Oh my
"What's
God.
happening? What's happening?" I was like, "Oh, it's football. I'm sorry, Mom." And she goes, "Oh, don't." She's like,
Oh my
"Don't do
God.
that."
No, but so the Packers, I want to say they have a better front seven on defense.
Probably.
But the Packers have a pretty decent one with who?
But they get
with what?
they get tired though. Honestly, like like they lose at the end of the game every time because their defense just gets
4-6.
they just get exhausted.
Yeah, it was especially like apparent when they played the Redskins, and like, oh my God, dude, Aaron Rodgers would score a touchdown and make it like a 2-score game, and then out of nowhere, Kirk Cousins would throw another touchdown for 80 yards, and then Aaron Rodgers would throw a touchdown. He'd do it again. I was like,
For a second, I thought you were going to say something like, and then Kirk Cousins started running down the field.
no, Kirk doesn't run.
Probably could against their defense.
Yeah, true. Kirk's a free agent this offseason. I want to see if he gets signed to the Redskins. They probably will sign him, but
I imagine the Redskins did okay this year, right? Did they? I thought they were doing okay.
yeah, they did really okay, but they didn't make the playoffs.
Well, yeah,
but
they have at
Kirk-
least a winning record. Because I thought
Yeah,
at one
I think
point
so.
they were like it was at one point I thought it was like a battle with Redskins and Giants at one point for second seed.
Yeah, that was like in the middle of the season. But they finished 8-7-1 this season. So they did pretty
yeah.
good. But Kirk Cousins finished in like the top 3 in yards, and he had a lot of touchdowns too. So
Kirk Cousins, he can bomb it.
yeah, like he's got like, I was surprised to see him up there with Drew Brees and Matt Ryan, because you know Drew Brees and Matt Ryan are usually always on the top 5 passing
Yeah,
yards.
because Drew Brees
But then I
always
saw
bombs
Kirk Cousins.
it.
I was like, yeah, Drew Brees is a freak. I
Also-
believe Drew Brees is probably a top 5 quarterback at this point, and is like in the league.
Have you noticed that Jamie Graham just isn't popular anymore since he left
Yeah,
New
because
Orleans? Because he doesn't catch anything anymore. He blocks now. That's all he does is block.
and he's so bad at blocking. Like he should.
Like-
his blocking
Like
is
I
really-
remember when I was watching the Seahawks game, they threw to him, and he caught it right, and they were like, "That was the second time." And the announcer went, "Almost forgot he was in the game. It's his second. It's his second catch of the day." And I went,
That's fucked
"Jimmy Graham's still on the team?"
up. Oh my god.
Cause like literally when he went there, it was like he's nothing now. He's like he probably gets good money still, probably better
Mhm.
money than he was getting in New Orleans, but it's still like he don't do nothing no more. He was like
He
the
was a
top
goat
tight.
when he was on.
He was literally
Saints.
it was like top. It was like back and forth. Top tight ends were Gronkowski and Jimmy Graham. When he got traded, it's always been Jimmy Graham, like since
And
then.
Greg Olson.
Yeah, oh yeah,
Well,
well,
Greg
yeah,
Olson's
Greg.
like far behind, but still.
Greg Olson's getting old though. Like I wouldn't be surprised if he
He's a
retires.
beast, though.
Yeah, he's good. But I don't know. Ain't
I
he
would
like
like-
super old? Like he's like, I feel like I don't know
He's
why. but
31, I think.
How old was Tony
He is old,
Gonzalez
though.
when he retired?
He's like 35, 36.
Oh, I really like Tony Gonzalez.
Greg Olson had a very underrated career with the Bears. No one remembers, but I do. Because he was a beast. Um,
I bet.
you know who they got rid of Greg Olson for?
No idea.
Martellus Bennett.
Oh wow, really?
And then they got rid of Martellus Bennett for Jake. For who was it? He's really good too. See, the Bears, they always have good tight ends, but they trade good tight ends for good tight ends. I don't get it. They got another good tight end pretty much. So,
Do you think whoa, do you think Romo's staying in Dallas?
Dallas? No, there's no way. I mean, yes and no, but his contract, he's getting paid 20 mil around.
Doesn't his contract end next year? Or I thought it ended like.
Not this year, but like the year after.
Oh. Your controller just died or something? I think his controller died. This dude be shooting arrows and stuff. That's annoying. Yeah, I think his controller died. Is that ours? I don't know if that's ours or not. I don't know. Is that guy attack or is that guy... He's not on our team, is he? Is that an enemy thing?
Sorry, I had to pour some water and turn the microwave on.
Oh, okay. There's this camera, but I don't know if that's on my team or the enemy's team. I don't recall if that's an attacker guy. It doesn't look like. I don't think that's mine. I'm just gonna shoot it. Okay, that was a team. I should have shot it. I'm an idiot. It's a team gadget. God damn it.
But the Falcons have the better secondary by a little bit. They both have shitty secondary. So Falcons ultimately win, but you know what I'm missing? Quarterback. Aaron Rodgers is literally a different breed of quarterback. Like, he's like the Le'Veon Bell of quarterback. It's crazy.
Yeah.
He's so good. I don't get it. Like, what was it in the playoffs? Like, what his passer rating in the pocket was what 82. His passer rating out of the pocket was like 126. It's like what? It's not even real. Like video game stats.
Op 4, last operator standing.
Nice. It's a 2v1. Dude's on the roof. Oh God.
Matt Ryan. I
I feel like
just
that
don't
dude
think
can
Matt
just throw
Ryan
that down.
has the
Well,
power
Matt-
to keep up with
Rodgers.
Rodgers. Rodgers is too good.
One friendly operator.
Oh, that guy's still standing there. How are you that patient to just stand in one spot?
He's scared.
See, like my laser sight, I should probably take off laser sight. That's probably why. Like I always am curious because like right before a game starts, you can press X and see like what your team is using, like their guns and their attachments. I'm always like confused when I see my teammates not